Hello everyone, and welcome to another Arknights Endfield video. Gonna be focusing around MiFu Headhunting, weapon, and just, you know, probably testing around. That might just be it when it comes to, for now. I'm focusing on other stuff. There's so much when it comes to Arknights video-wise to do. And it just keeps adding on to it. So the rerun of the PLC event is technically ongoing starting today. They thought it'd be wise to do it now, but for me, I wish there was nothing going on so I can focus on other things and catch up, but that is not what happened. So, PLC, we have EX stages for that. Everything when it comes to unrealized realities is pretty much done rendering / edited. I just actually have to get them to YouTube, set them up, yada yada yada. The fact that we're not at the end of videos to be released yet that are already on YouTube before Unrealized Realities, because we're still going through the rerun of the PRT event, or aka the Lot Blunt Alter event. So yeah. In terms of Arknights and Arknights Endfield wise, there's a lot. There's going to be a lot more in the coming weeks. CC is not going to be coming out, I believe, until around the time of Camille, unless I'm mistaken. I believe it's not yet. It's still like a couple of weeks from now, regardless. I think it's around Camille. We'll double check here real quickly. I know there's a lot of stuff to mention, to note, to talk about. What's the deal? Oh, for that. Yeah, I probably not stopped giving a fuck. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I thought maybe they will talk about certain PS5 stuff. Oh, this is update notes. Okay, I don't think so. Protocol Pass, I probably won't touch. When is it starting? The 19th. Okay, so I was kind of correct. It starts in 2 weeks. I've kind of briefly talked about it before, but probably to no one's surprise, I will be trying out CCing with E2s. That's gonna happen. I'm gonna try it out. We'll see how far we get. And I don't know if I'm gonna go for Camille or not. I would like to, but at the same time, not. Like, to me, I'm more interested in MiFu than Camille, but I can see why people will be excited for Camille. Honestly, again, with the whole strong young fiend, it might be a scenario where I'd actually have to see him story-wise and actually play the character to see if I would end up liking him. Gameplay-wise, I can't really say much. I can't really say if it'll be fun or not. Anyway, when it comes to gaming news stuff, there has been a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff happening, and just a lot of other stuff that's also been happening, like the Lego situation and all this other stuff. There's a lot of things I would like to talk about in stream, but that's not obviously the case because I've streamed for a long ass time, and I'm gonna be waiting to actually get to the proper setup to stream again, which means I have to fix the electricity, which I need to. You get the whole gist. You should already know the story. I'm not gonna repeat it here. Anyway. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about MiFu, really. We're just gonna try her out. And what is this? This is a permanent mission. It can still be completed after the event ends. Okay. I'm surprised that this is a thing, because did they change that for previous missions? Did they recognize that? I'm assuming, because I thought they were not permanent missions. So I'm wondering if they made all of these side story missions permanent. That's probably what they did. So that means the whole PlayStation thing was been fixed by now, assumingly. Anyway. I'll try out. I'll
Smash and break everything you see.
how much half? Yeah.
Step down. Step down.
Okay, so she okay. I'm gonna have to get used to using her, obviously.
Textbook maneuver.
Your taste will not resist.
Okay, so I gotta take into consideration that with Hog, I never really used another character that used. Oh god, I need to get used to a lot of things.
Let's rumble. It's your taste.
So I don't necessarily need to use his skill, I just need to apply. Okay. I need to look into Pop Initiative's skill because I never really took into consideration of using vulnerability stuck to the character than him to have his combo skill go off. I didn't even think of that. That's why I didn't really care about other characters. So that's an interesting interaction I didn't even think about. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna be summoning today. Some people could wait 3 days, but I'm not gonna be waiting 3 days. At this point in time, if I really wanted to, I can easily grab MiFu. You could argue with the amount of pulls that it's not guaranteed, but just to let you know, I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine. Because you also have to take into consideration that I also have like another guaranteed. So I'm gonna get like multiple 6 stars so I could get her early. If the worst case scenario would be going to 120, but I have many other methods of pulls that I can use to grab her. So I'm not in any way, shape, or form worried about MiFu. So we're gonna go for it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Cool. Anyway, so again, I don't know if I'm gonna go for Camille, but if I get really lucky on this banner, like extremely lucky, I probably will go for Camille. There's also that chance, because I know if you don't know I skipped Shuang Fengyi, I could get Shuang Fengyi in this banner. There's also, of course, a chance that I could get a duplicate Rossi. Yeah, so it's Rossi, Shuang Fengyi, and MiFu. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Also, before I actually get started, I think, is it too loud? I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine volume-wise. If not, then rip, I guess. And by the way, all the summons I've done so far, mostly been logging. Obviously. So, there's still a lot I can get for rewards to summon more. I just actually have to play the game. Anyway, this is probably not going to be Rainbow. It's going to be just a normal 5-star. Because every single 10-fold is essentially guaranteed 5-star. Might really get lucky enough for 6-star. there is that chance that a 5-star can turn into a 6-star.
Oh, knowledge most ancient.
Oh wait, I don't actually have to worry about 5 stars
C7
anymore
script.
because
What?
I have gotten every single character, unless I'm mistaken. I believe every single character I have for 5 stars at this point. I do have them at max spawn. So, yeah, me, you know, getting 5 stars doesn't really mean jack shit anymore, aside from getting Arsenal tickets essentially. But I already have so many tokens. Right now I don't have to summon for MiFu. I can get a new weapon right now, guaranteed. Okay, continuing on. Just we'll wait and see if it turns gold. If not, we'll be skipping. So because of them not adding any more 5 stars, which is kind of disappointing for a lot of Arknights fans, and I would say for me it is disappointing that they are not really caring about adding more 5 stars or 4 stars.
Greetings and
We'll skip. Well, I'm not a big fan that they're kind of ignoring the other rarities. I probably will just skip, just because, of course, I've already seen where to get max pot. So a lot of the headhunting session is going to be quicker in doing part of that. So that also means that there's not really going to be as much flop and excitement. And so it's just going to be more fast-paced, so it's probably not going to be, to me, it's probably not going to be as exciting, or at least I assume it wouldn't be as exciting.
Captain.
Okay. Okay, so now we get the free 10 pull. This is gonna be jack shit. I don't expect to get anything from B pulls. And because 5 stars are kind of just meaningless now, for everything at this point, there's like no point in me using them
Catch
for
on
E2
team
teams.
G7.
I just don't see the point of caring about 5 stars, aside from like if I cared about them to begin with, like every one to an extent. Anyway, continuing on here, we'll probably get the, at this point, there's a good chance we'll get the Dossier before getting the character, but we have like, we'll at least get a 6 star, so maybe not. Maybe we will get the Dossier, the 6 star before Dossier. We could get MiFu before the Dossier. We'll see. Okay. So we'll just skip. So for those that are wondering, since I said I was talking about Requiem, just like curious on where I'm at for Requiem right now, I am in the basement of the clinic. That's all I'm gonna say. I just got to the basement of the clinic, so already played Leon again. I'm actually enjoying. I enjoyed Grace's section more in the clinic than Leon's. And I think it's just because like of there was so much to do and there's a lot more thinking involved and it's just strategy involved and playing smart. And I just enjoyed that more than the non-stop action that Leon's supposed to be. But the issue is that the majority of the enemies already died because I just played smart. So I'm on the standard difficulty. So, like, a lot of the bigger threats also already died. So it's like, well, ended up kind of just being like a few zombies and that was it. It just kind of ended up being boring. I feel like the Leon section should have added more zombies to it, but they made it a bit more realistic of what's already been there, you've seen, is what you've done. Anyway, enough of me talking about Requiem. let's continue on. Oh. That's a 6-star. I don't believe that's the guaranteed, but that's a 6-star. Cool. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty lucky. Granted, we were close to the guaranteed. We were close to the pity. So it's not like the greatest, but still good that we didn't actually get to the pity. Unless I'm mistaken.
Well, look who it is.
I'm gonna have to go back and recording to make sure that I'm not looking stupid.
Got anything to say?
We'll see. Unless I'm mistaken, that was the 5.
How about we just call it a...
Yeah.
Catcher.
Yeah. 6 stars, Silver says.
Enough talk. This time, I will clean up the mess for you. But I do things directly. If something breaks, MiFu foots the bills.
What?
Captain Akakuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in.
Catcher.
We'll just skip. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Yeah. That's all I can really say. I mean, I was expecting her to get so early. We have yet to even touch the Dossier. Wowzers. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks, actually. Getting her early in multiple ways can be good and bad. Like, for me, it's not bad because I have enough tokens to get her weapon. It's bad because Dossier, 10 free balls later, especially for building Biddy. And now if I go for that, there's a chance that I might just get another 6-star. And it may not be MiFu. So, you know, the things to take into consideration. And also, I wish the monthly poll thing wasn't time limited, and actually allowed you to log in 30 days. So if you missed a day, you missed items, you missed rewards. So yeah, that's something that I thought about, that I just thought about now, that I thought about before, that I wanted to mention. So that kind of sucks. They kind of do that for Arknights as well. So I could have had a lot more resources saved up. I say a lot more. It may not be been a guarantee, but that it'd be too much more. But we'll do 10 more just for the Dossier, just to have it. Pity's sake. But I'm not gonna go for another 6 resources. No guarantee it'd be MiFu. No guarantee it'd be Shuang Fungi. Skip.
Come on, let me
I
do
don't
something
care.
for Enfield.
Exit out. Now we have the Dossier, and that's gonna be it for the MiFu Headhunting session. If the resources were plentiful, and I had money off the wazoo, I probably could go more and see what could happen. Maybe get a strong Fungi, but that's not the case. There's a part of me that's like it'd be kind of cool to just get her off banner, kind of like what happened with Yvonne, and of course, I mean, there's a standard characters, but getting Yvonne off banner was cool, just because it's like I didn't go for her and I still got her, and maybe she'll end up having some use in the future. But if that doesn't happen for Shuang Fungi, it is what it is. Like with Levitain, I didn't go for Levitain with the rerun banner, so if she comes back, I won't go for her directly either. It's just the way it is. Okay, weapon time. You already know the drill. So quickly do this. It's not really a need to go for anything else, personally. So it's like kind of pointless having a lot, personally. But anyway, let's go for this. We were really lucky last time. I don't think that's going to be the same case here, but we'll see. Okay, that's a lot of numbers. Okay, well, let's just actually get into it. We have plenty of resources, but we've been pretty lucky for weapon banners, at least the last time we did it. I'll probably just skip. Nothing noteworthy. Continue on. Okay. As I was saying, we've been pretty lucky when it comes to weapon banner pools. So 6-star. So everybody says. That is not new. Okay. Second 6 stars. So he says. It was way too slow on that. But there we go. We're done. We're done. I know a lot of people are gonna go crazy, but that's how we do it around here. When you care about E2s, that's what happens. Piss so many people off. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. That's done. I mean, here's the thing I want to say for E2s. Weapons are everything. Weapons are like your main damage source. In non-E2 teams, it's a lot less weapons, and it's other things in consideration. Like, armor, hood impacts, damage output, the type of equipment / armor, essencing of armor, everything when it comes to armor. Then there's also E3 and E4, so that stat increase as well. Anyway, because of that, I think we should actually take the initiative and go for a different weapon. I know. I know what I just said. But seriously, when I talk about, weapons and their importance, me getting the other weapons for the characters I've been using a lot should be in my best interest in doing so. So I'm thinking Ember, because I've pretty much just been using Ember non-stop ever since I started doing E2 clears of Ember Monument. Shield, 67% of the combo skill and the treatment the outcome offer gains additional max shield. So when she gets HP, you also get more shield for 15 seconds. For that specific offer. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. So we're gonna go for the Thunderbird. You would not see this in most other people's accounts, just because who the fuck would get Ember's weapon? Are you mad? Well, if you're at E2, this might actually be the best, or one of the most best options I can for defense or healing at this point in time, because there's no other defender in the game that's a 6-star that can do as much as Ember can, on top of the stagger that she also has to her disposal. Snowshine's not bad either, but I feel like healing wise, the instant HP is going to be also better. But now taking into consideration the weapon, it's pretty nice. I wish I had a better way of getting more healing with Snowshine. And in some ways, Snowshine can be good too in certain scenarios. But again, that's a very niche and specific scenarios, like the poison map and the agony, making it so you get more healing, with the poisons more damage. So Snowshine could be pretty good in that scenario because she's healing everyone in the radius. But because of that healing, it also adds in for everyone. That's even if they're in the radius or not. So it's like double the healing with a percentage 50% off. So it's like Snowshine in the end ends up being like probably could be a better healer than Ember in that scenario, but a niche scenario, but in this scenario nevertheless. On top of the fact that Snowshine's like the only other operator that can actually heal your partners without having to switch over to a different operator to then have them heal for whatever condition it is. Yes, there's technically also Fuck Girl, but I barely have used her, so I can't really say much if she can actually be useful, unless I have to deal with arts and afflictions. Like, maybe I may end up using Shahi with the last Umber Monument stage of Part 4. But that's, you know, very specific. Anyway, let's actually get into the weapon hunting session here. Already a 6-star. Also, I did not mean to move the screen. Oh no! Destroying physics. Okay, 5-star. It's gonna be the last one. Yep. Survey says. People are gonna hate me. Boy, people are going to hate me. Well, I have enough to go for another weapon. Technically, it's just Fuck Girls and Pogranishnik weapon to get. I don't know if I'm necessarily, like, striving to get his weapon. I don't think it's a necessity. But I might as well get another finishing goal. So I can pot it for, Snowshine. So, yeah. I mean, I could go for more weapon dupes, but, like, that's really a big investment, and I don't really like the idea of doing that, personally.
Still waiting for something?